Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and today we're going to be jumping into a map that you guys, some of you may have actually missed in terms of maps that have dropped on consoles, and even if you're on PC, you may have missed it there as well, because this map dropped amongst a bunch of other mods dropping, and I myself actually didn't necessarily miss it in terms of seeing it drop, but it dropped at the same time as so many other really good mods that I didn't really get the chance to explore around it and really spend a lot of time getting to know the map, and so that's what I've decided to do today. Now, the map is Remo's Test Course, and if you enjoy just, like, testing your trucks to the limit, this map is absolutely going to be somewhere that you're going to enjoy. Now, I've brought out a bunch of trucks that can be turned into mud trucks, like, for example, this 2017 L400, but we also have the 63 Mega, we have the OBS L400, and more, including the Powerhouse. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a very quick mud-related build on this 2017 L400, then we're going to get it outside and see how it does in the mud. Now, obviously, there's more to this map than just mud, but the nice thing about the trucks that we brought is that they apply to almost any situation you might get yourself into out here. So let's go for the bulletproof setup. We're going to go for the fast transmission, and then we're going to go for the short lift, and nothing changed. Something's very broken here. Well, we're back, and I think the physics and the animations completely broke. I don't ask me why, I'm just gonna chalk it up to SnowRunner things and move on. Now, we're gonna go ahead and throw the bulletproof engine in this thing, fast gearbox, and short lift. And then once we've got the short lift on it, we're going to throw the, let's see, we're gonna throw the biggest tractor tires we can fit. For a second, I was like, do I need the biggest ones? Then I was like, of course I need the biggest ones, why not? And then let's see, rock lights I'm not going to worry about for right now. Grill, that's all good. We're going to do the aftermarket lights though, because I dig those. And then let's go ahead and go all the way to the bottom so we can run this thing in this legendary deep blue. All right, let's go ahead and leave the garage now. And as you can see, you've got kind of it's almost like a loading ramp, but not really, because there's not really anywhere to kind of back a vehicle up to it. So you could drive up onto it, but you also just kind of drive right back off. Now, you do have a trailer store down over here, and the map itself isn't, like, incredibly huge, but what it does have going for it is it has all of these different test lanes. Like, for example, right here, you can attempt to tow locomotives up a hill, and if you keep going a little bit further down, I believe it looks like on the map, it looks like there are ships down there, but I've never been down this way, so I have yet to find out. So let's see. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, no, actually, they're not even ships. They are just, it's actually just more weight. It's more weight! Okay, so if you thought that this single locomotive haul was too easy, I guess you could do this. You could hook up a disassembled 770G to the back of your truck and then also winch to the locomotive. You know, I mean, if you're like an absolute madman, if you are a complete maniac, then that's the challenge for you right there. Now, let's make our way down to the end. Ooh, God, if I could see where I was going, that'd be awesome. Now, I also get that it's completely 100% my fault that I can't see where I'm going because I'm the one that put a gigantic trash can stack on this thing. But you know what? Let me have my trash can stack. Let me have this. All right, let me make my way around this corner real quick. There should be some... Ooh, I dig this. I was going to say, there should be a combination of mud and rocks back here, and it definitely did not disappoint. Let's see how this thing does through here. Now, I'm sure it's going to rip through this muddy section, and really, it doesn't even barely sink. Come on. Wow, that is, like, hilarious. Now, granted, I think we have gone maybe a little bit over the top for this particular set of challenges, but the only thing that we really have to worry about with this 2017 L400 is whether or not it flips over. Not whether or not it makes it, but whether or not it flips over. We know it can make it. That's not the question. Oh, this is going to be gnarly, though. Come on. Whoa! Go, 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 go. Yo, pulling that front axle off the ground there. That's pretty impressive. That is pretty dang impressive. What? These are some weird climbing obstacles. Yo, that is incredibly steep. I don't know what actual, like, percentage of a grade that is, but, it's real freaking steep. How about that? Easy. Now, this is the hard part, getting down over the other side. Now, this thing has so much grip that it's not really an issue for it, but if you tried to do that in, like, either a vanilla vehicle or a more vanilla-tuned vehicle, you'd have your work cut out for you, dude. Like, very, very much so. All right, let's make our way up and over. Not bad. Dude, not bad at all. Get it sent. This is weird. For something with smaller tires, that would be genuinely difficult. Like, genuinely difficult. Is that a... Whoa! Okay, so we actually just did it backwards. Oof me. But, yeah, we just did that backwards. So, I guess we'll have to come back here later and do it the correct direction. But let's go ahead and go back to the garage now and build ourselves another mud truck because I want to see what we can do in the mud once these mud trucks are built up. And not only built up, but, like, built to pretty much run together. So let's see. We're going to do the standard suspension, slightly bigger mud tires, and I'm just going to swap the color just a little bit. So we're going to go outside in the 63 Mega, and we're going to make our way over to the mud lanes. Now, there's 3 of these things right here, and really you could just run them back to back to back until, in a normal truck, until you would find its limit. Whereas with these, it's more along the lines of you're going to run them back to back to back until you figure out which one is actually, like, causing the least resistance to the truck, because these things ain't gonna get stuck out here, at least not in my opinion. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but I don't think they will. All right, let's find out what you can do in 3, 2, 1, drop it and go. Yeah, that rips. Oh my god. Or until TC flips it and literally completely roadblocks the entire mud obstacle. There is that as an option that I hadn't considered. But you know what? I'm sure that some of you guys out there will have predicted that occurrence. So let's go ahead and... What the heck? I did not mean to hit that button. I did not mean to pause the game in any way, shape, or form. All right. So this guy is going to chill out down here now, and we're going to grab the 63 Mega and take it down the same lane. I'm expecting the 63 Mega to be probably a bit... Oh, God. Oh! I say it was going to be a bit more controllable. I was wrong! I guess it makes sense, though, because the wheelbase is so much shorter, but still, this thing rips, though. There we go. Yeah, as long as you don't let it start kind of doing this weird crab-walky thing, it's good to go. Same with the 2017 L400. I mean, they're both amazing mud trucks. You just have to kind of make sure you avoid that weird, like, crab-walking motion that they get into, because the second they get into that, you need to either let off or get yeeted. This one seems a little bit deeper, and it's actually struggling for grip a little bit more in this lane, so I gotta be... Dang it! That, I just bumped my tire into the side, but, like, because of the fact that I bumped my tire into the side and that side dirt is so hard-packed in comparison to the mud, oh my god, you gotta be careful of the wheelies in this thing. I mean, this thing, when it pulls the front end off the ground, it's off the ground. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, shutting you down, going back into the 63 Mega truck. Let's see if we can keep this thing under control going down that center mud lane. Get ready. I want to do a boosted launch. I say I want to keep it under control, but I also say I want to do a boosted launch. Yeah. And drop it and go. It's funny, this thing doesn't get going crazy fast until it gets into the mud, which is so weird compared to, like, most other vehicles in SnowRunner. You would think once they hit the mud, they would slow down. Not this thing. And now I know that this truck has been around for a while now, but my god, is it good. It's slow. It's so freaking good. All right, last mud lane now. Last mud lane with these two, and then we're going to bring out one more mud truck that you guys, I'm sure, are going to enjoy. This one looks properly deep. All right. I'm going to give this thing a boosted launch. 3, 2, 1. Drop it. Come on. Dude, the front axle was off the ground for, like, the entire launch. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh. I am trying my best to not have this end in disaster. Trying my absolute best, and you know what? That was probably my best run of our entire time out here. Seriously, that was probably my best run of our entire time that we've been out here. Now, the cool thing about this map is that it's not actually that huge, both in actual map size and in file size. So if you want a good place to go with your friends in multiplayer, especially on console, to do maybe some mud pit races or just kind of meet up with your mud trucks, this is an absolutely amazing map for that. So let's go ahead and inch forward just a little bit, get it spooled up, and 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god, that was a full-on wheelie off the line. Trying to keep it under control. There we go. This thing rips. Oh god. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I meant to put it back into automatic mode. I don't know why, but like it went into reverse. Oh! Oh wait, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. I thought we were gonna like completely mess it up that time. Come on. I'm flat out now. I'm just sending it. I'm staying in it until the... Oh! That final wheelie was crazy, dude. That final wheelie was freaking crazy. All right, now to finish off this video, we are going to go back into that mud pit in a vehicle that we don't normally use in mud truck form. Now, I am, of course, talking about the RR13. Now, we always use the RR13 in its monster truck form. However, today we're going to put it on its mud suspension and go for a set of mud tires. Now, I'm sure that this is going to be one of those vehicles where, I mean, well, obviously, the thing about the RR13 is that it can really adapt to almost any situation you put it in, which I love. I think that's great. But, like, one of the biggest things about it is that I think everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people, when they saw this thing originally come out, they were like, oh, that's a monster truck, and that's just kind of what it is. And, you know, some people may not have looked at the mud truck option in terms of suspension and tires, and don't get me wrong, this thing is an incredible mud truck. So let's go ahead and put it into neutral, get ready to drop it into the mud lane. Ready, and 3, 2, 1, go! What I love about the RR13 is that in situations like this, it is super controllable. Like, when you, whoa, I say it's super controllable, and then I flop it. Yeah, okay. I know that there's a lot of people that are gonna be like, that is a Tomcat-ism right there. But, and I know that it's not exactly the most stirring review when I say that it's like a very controllable vehicle and I immediately flop the thing like, you know, a second and a half later. But my god, if you keep this thing going in somewhat of a straight line, you will be golden. You'll absolutely have it. And I cannot say enough good things about the RR13, especially in both monster truck form and mud truck form. But if y'all want to take some rigs out here and have some fun in these mud lanes with your friends or on any of the other obstacles, make sure you check out Remo's test course. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are, of course, new, turn those notifications on, and I will see y'all next time.